Today na the 12th day of February 2025. Also blank today na the 11th still. But na the 12th day this. The government of Sierra Leone say they don't receive the request from the Dutch government. The request for say, well, la person where they look for, where it not be then a court where them be the sentence for 24 years. Where rumor they pass say it is salon, they say do ya let this government help them. Make them send the person go back na the Netherlands. The government say they don't receive the request. But we can go inside it. Also, Almami, well, Ambassador Almami Bangura, where the Guinea utility, the Guinea Salon Guinea Embassy Motoka, where they engaged 7 suitcases of cocaine and $2,000, we make the Guinean authority not being left the ambassador, they not agree for left hand for cancer loan. Rumor be the pass say the ambassador they under house arrest. The minister we know they lie, say no, not to so it be. But from the time when they recall the ambassador, well, pass if you don't reach now this net too. But today it not be rich na salon yet. Now Uma Ufofana be make no say, then say that immunity blanket where it cover it. The Guinean government we want for like salon government pull the blankets come up around so that coal go bangam. But the salon government not be agree, so then be for send the foreign minister Alhaji Timothy Kaba. Well, he don't go get an understanding with the Guinean government so that he go come with the ambassador. But wait, now 2 people then say for cancer loan. The ambassador and the head of chancery. Amami will not say no can it. Perhaps if you don't can this net. What about the head of chancery? Himself, if he don't come? Okay. All right. You know it's in? Let's come with the minister, we know the lie. But the way how this talk they go, the minister, we know the lie. The IG last week Tuesday been tell we say every Tuesday Ingo they camp at the press briefing make it can update we about in investigation where he don't do or where he dey on. Unfortunately, today, he no come for Kangiwi waiting at the latest about Umar Sharif because I me tell you last week about Umar Sharif. Today, we're not going to update about Umar Sharif. But wait. Minister Cherno Siba, come. The minister will not lie. Read my lips. This cocaine saga right now. Oh boy. Take way along. Eh?
Now, I want to provide some quick additional updates on ongoing investigations concerning, drug-related issues.
I want to provide quick updates on ongoing investigation. Pay attention now. It's saying they provide for we updates on ongoing investigation we get for do with drug issues. Who they do investigation? A police. Ongoing investigation. Okay. That's fine. So say investigation you want to begin with. The way police they do.
With the country. First, I'm very pleased for report say.
Okay, now investigation. You want report. You want report say waiting.
After plenty diplomatic engagements.
No, that not to ongoing investigation. No. Not to ongoing investigation. But this report you want for give. Alright, sometimes the investigation they can be in. Continue. You glad if I tell we say waiting.
With the Guinean authorities, Salone and Guinea this morning don't sign an MOU for joint judicial investigation.
Okay. So after Timothy Kaba, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, been go Guinea, with all the left and right talk, go back and forth, and finally be able to get the Guinean them for agree for sign a memorandum of understanding, an MOU, for say we go do a joint, then a French, we na English. We go meet up. If na Kindia safe, we go meet up. If we not meet up Kindia, we go meet up Balamuya. Yes, we must meet up Sonzai. What do you say?
Into the issue that happened between the two countries then.
The issue happened between the two countries? No. Now the two countries the issue happened with. If you want to say the issue happened between the two countries, okay, we embassy in our country. Yes. The four corners of the embassy and the embassy they work out with the Motuka they work out with their own country. Okay. Alright, continue. Because I ain't got one out, but still continue no more.
Based on Article 3, Article 18, 19, 20, and 21 of the UN Convention on Transnational Organized Crime of 2000.
I'll let you give it that one day back. You say based on waiting?
Article 18.
Okay. 3 we start. Based on.
And this the based on Article 3.
Yes. Article 3.
Article 18, 19, 20, and 21 of the UN Convention on Transnational Organized Crime of 2000.
Transnational Organized Crime of the year 2000. Now, based on that one day, Salone and Guinea be signed the memorandum of understanding for make we work together for let we all see how this thing have been happening in Guinea. So sometimes we go work on that same thing day with the Netherlands back home. But no worry, let they go no more.
I also want to say right now as I talk to you now.
That was around 2 o'clock Salone time. Then signed the memorandum of understanding at morning. By then after 2, where the minister we know the lie the talk, he says in the talk at that moment, what will be happening?
The Salone ambassador to Guinea and the foreign minister for Salone, the foreign minister Bingo, we announced last week. So the foreign minister Bindede for let them address all the underlying issues them and for let go effect the recall of the Salone ambassador to to Guinea for them come back in Salone. I go show now see right now as I talk to now just before I come down here, they not board the vehicle.
Okay. From Usai? From the embassy? Or from the ambassador in Os? If you don't board the vehicle, if you don't load inside the motorcar, nice. Then about after 2. Okay?
And then they on their way now safely back to Salone.
Okay. So they don't come? No, we get for ask. But the last thing I saw them tell we say, they don't call the ambassador go come soon, and the ambassador not be rich. Yes, now we don't hear say the foreign minister don't go sign a memorandum of understanding with the Guinean government. That's fine. They don't reach Salone. Huh? Now Guinea they talk about right now soldier government today. Okay. Forget. Continue.
So this issue of waiting me happen, the seizure, and the ambassador, and the news and the only ambassador not be able to come, or the ambassador on the house arrest, we don't address the issue here.
How you address the issue? How? Now this make Honorable Ibrahim Benkabu say there is a lot of cover-up by this thing. He said especially the one where they talk for on behalf of government. Yes, rumor be the past say, oh boy, they on the house arrest. Government recall them. Guinea government not agree for left and for cancer loan. How you call that one day? How you call her? When they not agree for left and for cancer loan. Okay, if they go to the embassy, they go doing work. If they work as normal, the Guinea government say for pull the blankets where they pay the man. Let them charge the man go court. How we know? Now we will find and tell we. Well, I only talk about no get so. Halusa embassy. Na embassy arrest, not to house arrest. Now on the embassy arrest. He say we don't address and then what's in the address where they be address and they say a lie. But Guinea not be green left the ambassador for cancer loan. How you call her? Okay, because say we don't address her for just agree say yes, then we don't address her. When I left the talk now. The minister now say reading lips in or the lie. When I lie, I big go. You look inside it and answer yourself.
Every week, and we'll be promising we'll come and provide an update.
So now the investigation this? Una tell we say una send delegation for go Guinea. Okay, na diplomatic talk then una go talk. So that then go able left farm. Okay, now under custody, not to under arrest. Then the moreover say why they don't see picture with the ambassador. And why would they wait till the ambassador reach Salone? Would they wait? Okay. So yes, when I'm saying investigation day, but this one is it part of the investigation? This is not to investigation for reveal something, but this we don't go talk to Guinea, we don't sign. I don't know if the foreign minister go sign say, wait, who say one go ask some question, who do they bring and come back for una? Una say they can ask them back, wait una ask her. Okay.
Last week I've been telling her say
what you be telling me?
Is the foreign minister of Salone, Honorable Timothy Musa Kabang, been go Guinea on a very special mission with His Excellency President Bill Bisela for let go and let them address these issues understand how Guinea and Salon will work together for investigate this issue, because we all get a similar interest for investigate, and then for make sure say they wrap up any loose ends.
For wrap up loose ends, okay, na diplomatic talk. Una then on diplomatic people, I'm not gonna understand. Yeah, just accept and say, outside the bolts don't the slack. We get for tightening them up.
And bring, make sure say the
and bring not jump that side there.
And bring,
yes, and bring the ambassador back to Sierra Leone. Oh, not so dandy. What you want to say?
Make sure say the recall will be recall the Salon ambassador to Guinea for let them effect that recall day for let come back now na Salon.
Now you want to say for bring the ambassador can Salon. Now you get for bring and come. Okay?
I go tell you now say that recall day don't be effected. Then they currently in transit between Guinea-Conakry and Freetown.
So then they in transit that 10 day, and be after 2, then be they drive from Guinea-Conakry for Camp Freetown. Eh? For drive Camp Freetown. Okay. Nice. So, you know, say this day and age with social media, a lot of people want pictorial evidence. But we know say we go reach Freetown, we go see. Was this say the ambassador embody done? Ah. So in need for replenish before we go see. Say because Guinea man and not can joke that side. Eh? Yeah, they want himself. They want himself. Because they will say now, waiting, I check together instead. Ah, okay. Alright, Udayeri.
And when the minister come,
when the minister come, what thing will happen?
He will come and provide updates. I for just remind you say the point of the recall not to be for let the ambassador will come back and brief the authorities in a Salon for them to understand what will be happen.
Okay, so the authorities them not able for go na Guinea for let the ambassador brief them day. The ambassador I call for Mayday. Mayday, unakamu Guinea, they want for Burmanimi. Unakam, then gendarme, they want deal with me. Because this is what they say, the ambassador, they call him for Camp Salon, make it can explain to the authority. We embassy, now we country, na Guinea. Okay, the authority, then go to Boku for go. Okay, because you have to go explain back to the president. And the president will go Guinea for say, okay, got you. Or you need to explain to her. Now the foreign minister and then go explain to the president. Well, the foreign minister be don't go there. Okay, police, the IG, then they investigate. So the IG not able to go meet Andy. But forget. The ambassador now call for now do immediate alert. Because this one they say the ambassador now for lay not to for sale, not to say and sack them sakamu, no they call them for lay cancel, like I explain to the authority. How many authorities? Attorney General, Police IG, Foreign Minister. Well, it will explain to her na the motorcar. Now they all two drive. Now the same motorcar then sit down for car. Or the Guinean ambassador in Leone, the Salon ambassador to Guinea. He use your motorcar. Eh? Then they can't stop on the road. Say they want for check the motorcar. Oh, okay. No, question. Okay.
Because it happened, all the circumstances happen because I am the leader of that mission. Also, in no more in the head of Chancery.
In at the head of Chancery. So now they all two not be really commodity. Eh? They not be grilled all true or the head of Chancery in be don't come. Now I can't talk say bra. Huh? And guy they not grilled for me. Me no na get for sin. Who don't know sin? Koto Julde no. When I sent Timothy. Yes. I sinner. Okay. Because now if the head of Chancery come, now so the ambassador no more now they boat. But yeah, if you know, tell me no, the head of Chancery be don't care. Okay.
Now that the only way for Council alone, when the investigation continue, we will continue for providing a comprehensive update.
So you say they can give you update on investigation. This one not to investigation update to. Eh? Okay. We'll continue.
The second one, plenty people been they talk na social media and news about some tweets we been come out from the Dutch government.
Plenty people, yeah, we are part of those plenty people. Inside the Dutch government confirm say officially they no hand over the extradition request to Salone government for just like decades. Yes. Problem did this, sir?
I want to provide the official response and explain to the people of Salone what did not happen between we and the Dutch government on the
Bruh, on the waiting. Extradition request now did get on the Dutch government for waiting.
On the
Hey, wala the waiting.
Person way then say this Salone.
Wow. Hey, Salone. On the post where they say this Salone. On the post where they say this Salone. You know the minister will not lie. Oh. But continue.
This just like cast we don't deny the news for a while.
You don't deny the news for a while. Okay.
Last week,
yes,
we've been talking now saying we will not one day receive any formal communication from the Dutch government.
Then last week, Tuesday, upon the last press briefing. Now so, because the IG can't one day receive, they are not going to send it to the IG. But we don't deal with that anyway. What's happening now?
Up until last week, we not been receive any single Dutch communication for the Dutch government. In fact, the Dutch government don't conduct this affair entirely on social media and in the media. I've been talking now, I say diplomacy not to be conducted on media.
Fambulem. Now Dutch government that then be conduct this thing na social media. Na them. I don't know why we're trying to change the narratives here. But not to Dutch government conduct this thing on social media. Exposition then happen with different media outlets them. They reach out to the Dutch government. They reach out to the prosecution team. Then get for respond. Because now so then civilized country then they do, then they respond to media. But some country then they not they call them, but the media self not gonna ask them kind of question then they. They not get mind. Reuters say then do different facial recognition tool line they use, and then no say up to 98% na just like Deckers na him be dey inside that church, na him be dey for that video. Now Reuters, not to Dutch government, then blow the whistle. But the minister no dey lie say na Dutch government don dey do all thing on social media. If na for social media, if na for tweet, President Bill dey tweet every day. No, I can't say the Ministry of Information that they tweet every day. Forget. Where they tweet one day go say before they tweet back. But the president, what I receive, what he do, he dey tweet. For inform. Social media now another means for inform people. But the minister say the Dutch government, all these things they don't conduct time na social media. Okay. The president back the tweet the social media for inform people. But let they go.
In social media. There are established channels of communication between Salone and any other country on any other issue.
That is true. You can't take down the on diplomacy, diplomatic way. Country they know how they for deal with themselves. But this thing, nan Reuters them. I must still go to talk this thing, ba. Now them blow the whistle for this thing. Alright, continue.
Sometime last week, early in the week,
okay,
the government of Salone received official correspondence requesting a meeting between the deputy head of mission for the Dutch embassy in Ghana.
I want all you there. Fambulem. The minister will not lie say sometimes last week, early in the week, from Monday to Friday, it's a working week. If somebody say early in the week, now whose day you go think say the person they talk so? Early in the week. Sometimes last week, early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, now working week. Early in the week. Now who's day that one day? Because Tuesday, if now Wednesday, then a midweek. Not so early in the week now one day. And Tuesday, then we get press briefing where they tell you say they don't receive nothing from the Dutch government. Me I just break things down. Yeah? I just break and down. Now Tuesday then be meet 2 o'clock. Now in the IG say he no receive nothing. I talk now I say now the IG or now the foreign minister go say. But now the minister when they lie say now early in the week now then contact them. Talk and back, sir. Talk and back, not to me.
Requesting a meeting between the deputy head of mission.
No. Now Usten and be request. Now Usten. When?
Receive official correspondence requesting a meeting.
Left now.
Sometime last week.
Okay, that is fine. Sometimes last week.
Early in the week.
Early in the week. Halaji Dumbia, early in the week. Wednesday night they call early in the week. Wednesday na midweek. Wednesday na midweek. Early in the week, na either Monday or Tuesday. If the minister know, if I just left and say sometimes last week. But I ain't go add back early in the week. So when you say early in the week, and at Tuesday 2 o'clock, okay. Una wait. Yeah. Unless if the minister law of not. Maybe na a mistake where you say early in the week. Sometimes na midweek it be one talk about. But the over excitement na it make it say na early in the week. Sometimes last week. Okay. Now something I want to make you take note of. February 6th was first day. First day, not too early in the week. First day na early in the week. But Hollande for so. Hollande. Now in talk say early in the week. Yeah? Early in the week. Continue.
The government of Salone received official correspondence requesting a meeting between the deputy head of mission for the Dutch embassy in Ghana and the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Republic of Salone, the Honorable Alpha Sisse.
Okay. So, early in the week, then we receive information say the Dutch government want for meet with and counterpart.
We received the request for that meeting. Say they want come for can hand over documents and engage the government of Salone officially on this issue.
Okay. Then early in the week. Fine.
The Attorney General in office reply and say we look forward for letting come Salone and we look forward for that meeting. The Attorney General will make plans for this meeting.
So the Attorney General will look forward for letting come Salone. Who get embassy? Okay. Well, now them be say they want come Salone. Continue.
At no point the Dutch government not come back to we and say oh, this meeting we no do on Thursday.
Okay. At no point the Dutch government then get a request say we want for meet because we get documents for Guna. And say they not come back to them. So you can't turn again. No. Okay. On Thursday. Okay.
The Dutch government sent representatives now 2 of the embassy them.
Wait, man. Then put me there. Okay. Then put me there. Then coordinate. They say fine. 2 of the Salone embassy them. Now then send the young people them. What thing then do?
Then go to Brussels.
Bam. We just open new one day. Then go there. Wait again.
And then go to Accra.
Yes. They say, don't worry them. Now Accra na in the cover Salone. The Dutch embassy na Accra na in the cover Salone. Salone get embassy na Accra, Ghana. So I say, we don't worry them. Then get embassy na ya. We give them Africa, we give them Europe. Yes. The same document, we give them 2 sides. So if they say the one at Europe, they take for reach to them, well, the one at Africa go reach them quick. Anyone now.
They ask for meet them colleagues them as a courtesy.
They ask for meet them colleague them as a courtesy. What do you mean by that? The ambassadors ask for meet the Salon ambassador na Ghana and the Salon ambassador na Brussels as a courtesy. Brother, them hand over to the right person. Ambassador to ambassador, say, brother, na me country send me a looker. Na in this. Okay, fine.
At that time, the Attorney General bin deny they wait for meet them the following day, Friday.
So then be send on Friday, then they come. Then me put today. On the Attorney General just feel to say, well, sometime by Friday, then go come. Okay.
When we ambassador as courtesy, both embassies, both na Brussels and here, agree for the meeting, then go there, they hand over papers.
I don't turn paper. Eh? Okay. Papers. Okay.
Documents.
Okay. The paper turn document. And wait again.
Files.
Okay. The minister only lie. They take it and they hand over papers. But then papers here, it turn to document. And then documents there, then be the inside file. Okay.
With the address to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and to the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for Salon.
They don't say IG. But me, you know, say no to IG, then go right. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice and the Foreign Affairs Minister. Now in the right. Now in the address to the paper stroke document stroke file.
They were hand-delivered hard copies of these documents.
Not to internet then use. They not send email. No. Hand deliver. Ambassador to ambassador. Bam. Ambassador to ambassador. Say yeah. From a country to your country. Okay?
I will tell you that in the case of Ghana.
All right. You can't tell me in the case of Brussels. But in the case of Ghana, what do you want to tell me on that side?
10 minutes after they get the meeting, when they walk out of the door, the Minister of Justice now, Netherlands, tweets again, part of the pattern of how this engagement don't be conducted.
It vexed because the minister tweets. You say 10 minutes after. Because it tweets to Salon time 1:35 p.m. Yes, on Thursday. But the tweet they show you 1:35 p.m. So that means to say 1:25. 9 then done. So now 1 o'clock then we get this appointment for. Now 25 minutes no more than talk for. 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, whatever. But if the minister saying at 10 minutes after, well, let me to say then done 1:25. Because he tweet 1:35. That in the case of Ghana. Alright, continue. But if Vex say now so they don't they do this thing. Where President Bill, anytime we receive 7 people and credentials, it a poster, it a post picture. Is it because this get for do it? Now I make una not like this tweet business? Okay.
Conducted mostly for social media.
He say na social media, talking back ba?
engagement don't be conducted. Feels like it's conducted mostly for social media.
Okay, now you feeling. Now you're right. Everybody get right to him feeling. It feels like to the minister say it turn like a for say this thing all thing na for social media. Like say they want give the country bad name. Eh? Like say they want give the country bad name. He said 10 minutes after. But the ambassador don't receive her. The country don't receive her. Now we country because they say the embassy now the country that they in another country. They don't go there, they don't give it. Uncle tweet you verse. Say tell like if say na social media na they try to do this thing for. Okay.
And not really on the quality and the substance of this engagement.
Not really on the quality and substance of the engagement. Okay, now how you dey feel? Now you right, sir.
10 minutes as in the walk out of the door.
Now pumui, now so they do things. You vex because that 10 minutes, waiting for make 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours. Eh? Lord, they say if we don't hand over, we get for take waiting a longer time for talker. Waiting vex you. Waiting vex you. Eh? I say waiting vex you.
10 minutes as in the walk out of the door.
Okay, then I vex you. Okay.
This is a document where they hand over say seal care and go salon.
So therefore, wait for stay and count na salon before they talk say they don't eat Twitter. They don't care go na salon. The embassy na Sierra Leone dandy. Engi. The embassy na Ghana na salon na one day. Okay, say then say if a car na salon. Oh. Officially, they don't hand over him to the ambassador. He left to the ambassador now. If you want lazy, don't para. They don't talk. Eh? Well, una be they can't talk. Every day una be they can't talk. Say they no contact Twitter. They no contact Twitter. The people let me they wait tuna. So until una they go talk. Say we no contact tuna it. Well, una wait. Eh? Una wait some as you go now, so they tell the people and say, well, we don't give una. Not una to this day, they no contact we. To this day, they no hearing nothing from them. To this day, now so una been they talk. Now then give una 10 minutes later, then tell the world say they don't give una, you vex. Eh? You vex. Hiya. He said no, they say that for can't go salute. Now the embassy they can't go. The embassy they na salon nandi. I go say then say for them be address and not address to the ambassador. Well, now the ambassador you work down enough for make it rich. Would I ever get for rich? But they don't deliver her. Hand deliver from ambassador to ambassador. You might vex for that 10 minutes. Okay.
So the AG document on which AG to.
He said the documents don't reach AG8, but the documents don't reach the representative of the country. He left to an online car and go. If you want to take 1 month before he can go. Eh? Okay.
10 minutes later, if we don't get a social media say they don't submit, they don't serve with extradition request.
They did. They did. The ambassador, they represent the country. Even though you say yes, they address them to the foreign minister, they address them to the attorney general and the minister of justice. Who are receiver? Na salon receiver. Eh? Na salon no receiver. Okay, then for wait say. But forget. Anyway, continue.
By Friday, both embassies begin the process of transmitting the document and data to Salon.
Okay. So they're not able to transmit them Thursday. You say 10 minutes so then come on do. Then receive the document 125 9 then come on do. So we're not able to do business past the next day. Well, I don't want to own a vex with 10 minutes then put her. Okay. Hard copies. Nabia o. Aso. No, Nabi the talk say they don't contact to now.
I'll confirm to una say over the weekend, documents they may reach Salone on Sunday.
Okay, fine. So there are two now they reach from Brussels and from Ghana. Now Sunday they reach. Okay.
Yesterday, Monday, the Attorney General received a copy of the documents.
Yeah, the foreign minister no go receive a copy it because in the will tell me first. Alright.
So here's the update. Salone don't receive a copy of this document.
Salone don't receive a copy of the document. In the agricultural extradition request you in, no wait in the day. But Dutch government don't tell you say an extradition request and they ask for.
The Attorney General, as per law, now they examine the documents then.
Forget Saloma we can begin tell you say pan law. Respect to that side o. Minister only like take way along. If he say now we just can't make any kind of fantare business na ya. As per law, we na law abiding country first. Oh.
And based on the examination,
the Attorney General, as per law, they watch the documents. Now, what's kind of document? Dutch government say just large deckers, then we don't sentence them way it not be even in a court. If we don't escape, but then sentence them to 24 years for drug. We get for do cocaine, contract killing, all 9 sentence and for. Yeah? Okay. They don't send all thing out to Attorney General in the watch am. For see if. Wait. Now, my sheriff, now they talk so on now I make the IG for be don't come. Make he can give you the latest on this Umar Sharif for them they look for. Because that's the investigation. All this party always say they can't give you investigation. This is not the investigation. No. Where Umar Sharif? Where? Huh? Okay.
We'll study these documents and will advise exactly on next steps.
So the Attorney General they study the document and he go advise waiting for do.
The IG investigation will explain the parameters of the investigation. Did they continue?
What do you explain? Say they continue.
Now the Attorney General, because he don't receive this document officially, they study and examine. As I say, these are bulky documents.
Okay. Now you don't come from bulky, so you get for take time for study them. Bulky documents. Okay.
They receive her yesterday, late in the day.
Okay, yesterday late in the day. Fine.
The AG received the document then. They provided to me comprehensive briefing for council on the reason. Again, we young government, they run this government and we conduct diplomacy by social media.
When they run the government on social media, so Dutch government, now social media then they run then. Hey, Papa God. Eh? Like I said, all man the tweets. And if not for the whistle blowing, Reuters, Al Jazeera, BBC, then all the other rest them and then follow. Reuters now then begin and then say they use facial recognition. But why then still the point finger? Why the minister will not lie the point finger at the Dutch government? I don't know. Eh?
I make if somebody just grab a tweet, he want to know they go reply tweets.
So What did you just say? You say waiting?
I make if somebody just grab a tweet, he want to know they go reply tweets.
If somebody just grab a tweet, he run. Una need a reply tweet. Now Dutch government they talk. Akbole. Okay.
Would you follow the law?
Yes, sir, Lord. Law by the court. I wouldn't the law they follow, yeah. But you know how la pinta na ya.
And for finally let people understand, because plenty news day as well say they don't submit extradition request. Therefore, the gap now go begin broke the months then go find person for car whole kego to say the works are.
Now that be said, then they go begin go broke the month. Now's the month now one broke for go find person. So the IG not the find person. Okay.
The law on extradition and Salone is this.
Una wanna understand, make una listen no. Before you go begin talk wetin and not see. Siba, the law for make other country request person where they need inside Sierra Leone, we don't cause trouble in the country, where they be done wetin the law say.
As I don't be advised by the Attorney General.
Okay, so the Attorney General I advise you for can't tell we. What did the law say?
Now, if you submit extradition request.
Okay. Now they use the case studies of the Netherlands. Yeah? Now we use the case studies of the Netherlands. Netherlands submits extradition request to Sierra Leone.
The act now from 1974 and they govern all of such matters.
We better know this under 1974 Act. Now we they use by that extradition. 1974. Sometimes when this start happening now, then go can amend something the inside there. But the one way Salon they used in 1974, until you know say anyone when are from then 10 and day. Better know the 1974 Act. Now they use pan this one. Okay? Continue.
With the Republic of Salon. First.
Number one.
The purpose of the request, the issue where they claim for pull the way one extradite the person for, if for be a crime, now both the person where the country where they request this extradition, and if for be a crime as well by the laws of Salon.
Okay. I tell you, say, let we use this one as a case study for the extradition. The country where they request for say una count that person they don't cause crime now country. The crime for be the same. The crime for be the same. The crime for be crime na the same country them, if you understand. If for be crime na Salon, if for be crime na the Netherlands. So this one, they say na cocaine kingpin, na drug lord. Then in a crime na Salon. Unless otherwise. But we no say na crime na Salon. Contract killing, hire person for go kill person, na crime na Salon. So, number one, okay. Na crime na both country them. Alright. Let's go.
And the first rule landing.
Yes. Rule number one, just you dey go back. Mark Sheriff, if na you dey go back. That's on number one. Number two.
The evidence we use for conduct for convict the person.
Okay.
Inside your own country. That evidence there you for submit all of that evidence there to we.
Yes, the 1974 now they use all. When I make it say the file is big, huge, babala because of the evidence. Okay.
The person where they ask for police person to who say forget all that evidence there.
Who say forget the evidence? All right.
We will get the evidence. If we share the evidence, we for examine the evidence.
Okay.
if the evidence meets the threshold in the opinion of the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the AG's office, they make an application to the courts.
All right. Into the area, now the AG, nine gets this thing. From the AG, it apply to the courts. Okay?
So government, the executive, the grab no more go say, you don't call for you, go take you, send you go so. I'll let family understand. These are just talk out for the journalists, and so I will be guided on how they report.
No worry no more. We now you said the reporter. All man they hear you. Continue.
Because a lot of sensationalism they by this issue.
They speak the English no more. Now they hear you. We talk that side.
A lot of they don't do so for do this now for grab.
Nobody don't say for do this for grab, but you talk no more.
From day one, when I law-abiding country.
Respect Swiss alone. But you know they can't make you do it to no one for do. Una law-abiding country, yeah? Continue, yeah, bra.
We follow the law.
Bam. Is it waiting?
We follow the law.
Now they talk the follow now like. Is it waiting?
We follow the law.
Follow. They follow. Let you know, say when they left the law behind, they follow. They follow the law.
When we make an application to the courts.
When the Attorney General make an application to the courts, we don't kind sign away. They say we are in who? Where the Attorney General make an application to the court, the
individual or individuals where they want for pull for extradite.
Yes, in this case, Umar Sheriff for large deckers.
Then individual and then they get rights under every jurisdiction for let themselves hire their own lawyer, for let argue on a courts, the judge they listen.
For let them argue on a court. Why they make yourself inside this thing? Yeah. Is it it?
Hire their own lawyer for let argue on a courts.
You don't mix yourself when I go argue in a court today. Right.
The judge they listen.
Yes, that's not every human in fundamental right. Yes. A part of human rights. Also say because they say, for country, maybe now you safe heaven you can't fend. Maybe now politically motivated. Maybe now other things them. So you they carry them go. You they go to court. You able hire you lawyers them. In this case, they say the guy get money. At one time, they say they make him $1 million a month. Okay. All right. Then are the way Netherlands they look for. But continue.
To all the sides, including the evidence, including when we say no, we believe as a government say this threshold don't be met. Therefore, this person for go, the person young people then go argue. Then at the judge, then they grants the request.
So from the Attorney General who for make an application to the court, then waiting the court sit down, waiting and say, waiting and not say, the judge go grant the request. Let us not forget. We say, we signed to the international crime. A treaty. And this man have for cocaine. And the name of the get now pan cocaine. Okay.
Only after the judge grants that request, then the government they enforce the handover. Important for the family to understand this process. I want to close on this matter on one issue. By sheer coincidence,
Fambuleona come, if we sleep, we wake.
Salone actually don't get an interest for extradite an individual.
Balong kong kong balong kang kang pong kodong kong kong. Coincidence? You say waiting?
Salone actually don't get an interest for extradite an individual.
So Salone don't get interest. Fair enough. Salone back don't get interest for extradite an individual. Why you not call the individual in name? But continue, ba?
From the same country where they conduct their own business on social media.
Bra, not on social media they conduct them business, but now your opinion, okay? From the same country, the Netherlands. Okay.
Same country who segregate an individual. We don't actually then in country plan, mobilize for them help we for let them bring this person cancer loan.
So now we don't meet them for let them help una for bring this person cancer loan. I remember the time where Raman Soare now be Minister of Information. He said yes, like plans are on the way for bring Adebayor cancer loan. Even though he not call the name, but Adebayor they talk. Yes. The Netherlands, then we don't sentence Josh Lijdekkers to 24 years. Even though he not been dead. Okay. So now we get coincidence. We meet up who says don't get interest say want for me them give we Adebayor because we don't ask them before they not be give. Okay?
We did it number one. Months later, this same person continued for conduct business the way they seek for undermine we own integrity and lives and property.
Okay, at least you know Adebayor they talk about.
We send a second term, a team to the same country. The same country now we talk about here. Share coincidence. It's just important for them to know the difference. We sent the country in Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Okay, so the Attorney General at that time be go Netherlands for go seek for me then hand over Adebayor. Okay.
You go again, you present to document them with utmost respect. Most often they hear this for the first time. Why? Because we not conduct to on social media.
Oh boy, now you something they talk for the first time because what you do, Raman Soare be don't talker. Yes, Raman Soare be don't talker. Okay. Well, below they go.
We not try for go gotcha the country, set trap for the country, make so even though for we as well this individual for at the time this person will be the most wanted person in our country.
Hold on. For we at the time that 10 day would then be the go sick for me then bring and cancer loan. You say waiting?
For we as well this individual for at the time this person will be the most wanted person in our country as well.
He say at that time Adebayor na be the most wanted person na Salone. The most wanted person. Now the courts, the NBC is the most wanted. Now Sierra Leone police, the NBC is the most wanted. Who that be say is the most wanted at that time? Who that be say?
For at least for in the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans.
In the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans. In my opinion now. No, wait. Now, by opinion, the most wanted Sierra Leone and the theory, then be the go for let them bring and come. Talking back.
For we as well, this individual, for at the time, this person will be the most wanted person in our country as well. For at least for in the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans.
You see, now I make that side itself, he but small. At least in the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans. So, public opinion. Okay. Now, by so now. Okay, sometimes we get the same kind of laws on extradition. Because now you tell we say the thing for big crime now we country, and if for big crime now the country who side and say for extradite. I don't know if now so maybe something the Dutch government back now they back then get. And when they can look now and say well something this one not a crime now yeah. So I'll go give now. Una don't tell now saying a crime, but this one now you say waiting? Wait. Now tell this computer will let behave. Eh? Okay. Give me back that side.
Yeah, for at the time this person will be the most wanted person in our country as well. For at least in the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans.
In the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans, now be the most wanted person. At least now the opinion. Okay.
So it's important for we the journalists they not just fall for the sensationalism.
Journalists not for fall for the sensationalism. Not for fall and like trap for make una can begin talk like for say for yes for extradite just this cocaine kingpin. Ha. Okay.
And fall for they don't do this, we for do this, we for do that.
Okay, because they say we for hand over this person we they try for say organize drug crime internationally across the globe. This person want for be kingpin or don't be kingpin, people they don't die. So they want we for hand over that person, they let go serve in time. We not for just can't talk and say, oh yes, we for hand over. We for do this, we for do that. Okay.
Sierra Leone now a sovereign state and a country of laws.
Oh yes. I respect to that side.
We will follow our laws. We don't start with investigations independently.
Okay. Okay.
The AG don't receive the documents, and I will assure the people of Salone and the world over, we will treat it with the seriousness it deserves, and we will conduct our business according to the laws of Sierra Leone. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Pa. And she said, then they treat him with the seriousness way he deserve. Then we'll conduct the investigation right now. But what you know, Yeri, they don't see Umar Sharif. Is Umar Sharif the same person as just Lars Dekkers with the Netherlands defend? That investigation they done. Okay. All right. So the same way we been they try for get them for make them give Adebayor. What's in them be see? Because you not tell we that side. You not tell we what's in them be say. Them be say they need to give because of why? Why they not be honor the request at that time? It be lack merit? I've visited down the back na vital information they're supposed for tell we. If they tell we say we don't try 1 day, 2 day, they not agree. Why they not be agree? Why? Why they not do one? You not tell we. But they say no more. Now shared coincidence. We then say they look now for person we get for do with drugs, cocaine. Okay. Odoyeri. Anna Salone. We're in a country of law. Land that we love. Our Sierra Leone. Who's friend? Quick answer. What you get on this?
Yeah, thanks a lot for the land we will love really. We pray see the light will shine on the darkness where they go. Darkness of which you know they get information and the challenge of the government who then they face regarding the diplomatic or the allies or whatever they know they get with people them in terms of relationship with other country. There is a bridge here now where they try for either we will build them up or we repair them or you go left to a gap. We always get for always they use a boat for cross. We're not doing a dangerous water. So here is the issue that we're dealing at the table. You don't talk of this two challenges that what the government get. One, this issue of with the update of this ambassador to Guinea. The ambassador to Guinea go clearly to say within in the PR now when Chernobyl they try for Guinea. It quote Article 3, 18, 19, 20, and 21 of that UN Convention under transitional organized crimes. But if you look into that one day, he writes because na that one day he look call for that mutual understanding where you know go prevent, investigate, and prosecute. But he gets a tie behind them because when you look at Article 3, he just dey tell you of wetin the scope dey for do them three things and una dey prevent, then una dey investigate. So now we don't know if na the investigation side and try prevent the crime, let you know go exist, and then go able for prosecute. So that is Article 3. Article 18, if you even look at Article 18, are the longest one with the indictor now. Article 3, why they say not the indict and the cause of, but it the trap him, where now, he don't try for terrorists, say this is an offense that will locate, beside they request the country will request the state. So obviously, if they talk of an organized crime, if you dey talk of an organized crime, when at 18 clearly they talk of an organized crime, that's what in that they tell we now say the man will not dey say he don't convict of a crime, that is the subject when they talk of now a crime we organize. So who are these people who are organized? Because that's what 18 they talk. It tell you up to 5, 6, he refer to 5 and 7. Then he come down to 18 and 20, we talk of that joint investigation. In joint investigation, and just try for say health good day based on the laws that we will get, we will bind them, but say we go assist and convict. But there must be conviction, prosecution, and for prevent. So we don't know what think for be the end of this. Or they just use that article there for convince and try bring, and they will not know what think for be the outcome. But when you see Article 3, it talk of that social security. Where that part, it been get social security. That's how they get social security in Gambia, I mean, na Guinea. But the problem is, there is another article where it tells that particular part, they say, if you venture with any duties that way they beyond, for say you do business or you get to organize something, you go see an Article 42 of the Vienna Convention. So under that Vienna Convention, they don't hold on because the diplomatic agents, then they suspect say you don't do personal something where they gain profits and something where they out of the work on diplomacy. You that you the social rights say you prevented for let you know go get. But what you they see, God then they prevent you for let you know go get make up charges. They can refer to them in this particular aspect. They call them trumped up. TREMP, the Trump. Trumped up because now deceive the people, or you dey try for can make a case against that diplomat. But we know say this Vienna Convention where they put say they get forget diplomatic immunity. Now because of people in grant go, then even they even will get war, then you still get diplomacy for they because now then go fix it, they go find a solution. So this na the area where they can secure the diplomat. They say if you will not get problem with that country, they but then diplomats it will still dey on that country because there is still a way to communicate. So if we see how all that one day they go and then they try for direct, we say they don't go make memorandum of understanding based on whatever restriction be done there. So now we don't clearly know if there was a restriction of incoming voluntary because now the receiving country, they not get right for say let the man not turn back if now a normal thing. But because of it don't go against certain laws beyond in boundaries of being a diplomat, that's then the question. So we don't know how they get for go with the duty, go in terms of the respect of the law, if you been get respect for that local law day, or you don't go beyond the law, we them be bind and say you get immunity. So we only hope say if them bring the purpose for the request we them give, that it will based on the article they wouldn't tell we. But the article they wouldn't tell we, it tell it clear say na criminal and organized group. So if you are now labeling that article where relates to the negotiation, that means we don't go accept to the Guinean authority say this is a criminal offense, we go do the help for Leona go do. Because actually the Guinean, according to that persona non grata, wouldn't they say we not welcome her here because they don't see they're not welcome, but because not welcome as a diploma, now a civilian ordinary person want for trial. But because the law say back, they're not for trial and then you law. Now the government have to allow that go. When the president they return them back here, it based on whose negotiation. But there is actually a catch there, saying there is something wrong. We see now what they try for relate now to in terms of this Dutch way in terms of now we see more in the CBA they try for say diplomacy not to act with for then communication through tweets. But diplomacy will not see an act where they don't actually encrypt inside Twitter because it can be like a short snapshot and then you will put a link, we will expand the information and you will communicate. You can even settle dialogue despite it will be a short lasting depending on who they communicate and the audience. But then they make then your way for let it express, then your way with a sitting either that two version we wouldn't see from what happened and what in see. So that version did I know that tweet today. So but if you they say that public diplomacy we for go into type of that area because I did the type of points, well, we don't know how far then you diplomacy in terms of taking the threshold of the law because if you come to the law again, all the article that we relate back, then they can't into them thing and they which is at the threshold of that crime. But if you see the threshold of a crime inside Netherlands, but say if somebody they incite through social media, which is not the proof, where you get for justify, but if there is something that way then don't justify, and then get the information at Interpol, una they say still they wait for una get this, una police and they, they even involve them for them go come let them go clear their dignity because tomorrow they get for answer to Interpol because they can give them couple, they can help them, EU they help. So these are the areas where you decide say now what are the diplomacy, why we're able to balance this because now it looks like say this process where they go on, they don't look stuck in the process, and when you become stuck in the process, you need to come back, like get expertise who will able to go with that diplomacy day to the end where you will able for help for amend. Because now a broken relationship would not to just for go big and come with the man. Because that man did not get for good again. You see, so that's I get for even expose again more. That what is that the story when they go say, well, we don't go get on a person, or then go say, well, we will not go get a proper diplomat now again, we will put laws. But these are all areas where they see say the lapse of areas that when they tell them say something they happen no, look them to car they can use for private business. They can see them they run all that thing there. When I know they stop for them, I go check. All this they tell una. Then now this don't reach. Then we not know say there is people who they cause this. Because the vehicle come, it go. So obviously there's something he can't take. Not to that he can't put for this end. He can't empty and he's going with something. So there is a transnational crime. So if this person involved in this transnational crime, where is the exhibit? How will I go able to involve the authorities and institution who did it? So these are the questions who they ask because there is actually an area where you go say they can lift the immunity. It don't happen 2014. Malaysia, then they wave the ambassador who been go New Zealand, then you right, then Holland they arrest them. There was one again, like UK now Colombian, where they get for say for manslaughter. So but these are the things where you can see can reach a point where they can even do it, but if they don't get the for bring the person, we only hope them will go with those laws where they go sign that memorandum of understanding because tomorrow now that one they themselves go say, well, they show like this, will not abide. Being that neighbors them where we will get other geopolitical land and other issues them will not know what's in the reaction. Because now they might say now areas they will get same interest. But what about the areas who will not get the same interest where we will go able for say we will try solve? These areas who will not get the same interest will begin count for say we will doubt to that for drugs. Then we'll get pushed for that land day. So these are the areas we'll not get same business. We'll get area of same business who can go do business day. People that can go there, they can transit day. So, but the areas that are then they begin to create now or what don't occur, the areas that will not get same interest, how then go get for build this relationship becomes the question. But what we hope say those people who they go there for their classic diplomatic sense, then we're able for can evolve so that we're able to get a remedy, all our nation will get a better credibility in the world. Especially when we are developing and donor funded and people that we try for help we are mostly outside and we can boast about them when things are good, but not to only for reject them when they are opposing us. For us to like for us to behave well, just like a child chastises and they chastise a child. But this is a mild chastisement, now serious chastisement, where you get for accept and say how we will deal with them. But with the way when you think they go, it's like an inner circle game when a deceitfulness and we will know they see what's at the truth. But we only hope see the light go through and then we'll see the light. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, friend.
Most welcome, sir.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to his friend for your contribution today. Welcome on board, Alpha. What you get for me?
Yes, thanks for having me and thank you to Oswald as usual. The first thing I want to make we minister know that begin with the Guinea issue, quick one. Even when you become an ambassador, where they represent a nation or a country, the fact remains there is limitation. And when you break the edge, that limitation, the way you get, or as a nation, it affects you. And the other two that they fail for realize, Guinea at the point not under democratic government too. Now believe the rule, then suspend the constitution. So all what they do, the thing is, for me, I think say first of all, we for not name and shame this guy, this ambassador thing. Yeah. No matter how they want for cover, it's not a good name to the government and to the country as a whole. You now an ambassador, you name say for like be mentioned in that thing day, it don't bring a big stain to we state or to we country. Anyhow you want for do am, I feel say President Bio and whosoever where they another executive day, then for be like they for they beg the head in shape. Because this kind of person then go represent a whole country that if they go find himself in a drug scandal, in a drug waiting in court. For even for like the information minister or communication minister, information communication minister, they come for defend. Oh, they not put on the house arrest. No, sometimes and they for make other people not do the thing and they for name and shame them. Like we can say no more. I kill dog before dog. Let dog no say die day. But when they do everything, the government they do everything for protect this man. Oh, like yeah, immunity, law this, law that. Tomorrow, what you they do, you don't give scope to other people for do the same thing. Nobody not for glad for this kind of news. Say, we ambassador, they call. Nobody not for me. In fact, if as a nation, we for really feel them. Say, this person, you don't go mess with him. But the minister so confident, they talk. Anyway, some roles and the way people they play in their life, I can imagine the grace where they get. You dey see the truth inside the thing so. You dey try for now, hey, this na so, na down there, we dey do this, we dey do that there. The fact remains, for FCC say this person in name, where they represent a whole country in name, in motorcar, for that matter, they go be found in this kind of mess. Trust me, it should be a shame to we. And there's no way we for proud about it. No way. In as much as they want for this, they went to them go, the fact remains we for start with the right thing first. We go back to Bible, we say righteousness exalts a nation. Sin a reproach. The fact remains he has done something. They not just look at them on the life and then go all them. No. Any kind when you want for turn out, it will never be a good name for the country. Anyhow you want for turn out. So the minister they try for make diplomacy, they make English. I know him personally. The fact remains he's very good in speaking. But this kind of thing, trust me, if me, now me then in position, they tell president, they make say this might not try. He need for sufferer. Because now we name it is well so. Come on, they not come back to the extradition or for the where they don't receive the notice. You see, for me that make something that I don't know how people can they behave or think how they in position. Can you compare the two people where they say, oh, we serve as government, we don't go to the Dutch, we don't tell them, we don't give them 1 term, not 2 term, then only then give somebody of interest. Take the underline the word. It say people that people suggest. Look, before you, Lord, God help we. Sometimes I don't know where we conscience can they what they talk. People suggest una don't find this person guilty at the competent court of law. No. So if somebody suggests now, oh, una go take this person yada because una na government now go take her. And you want to compare the two cases, the two matters. These are two different things. This is somebody that has been found guilty and is about to go through his punishment. Now you want to wait till then call. And the other side again, oh Lord, this guy, he needs to be careful when they talk. He say when they say we go bring and we go na court, we go talk him out. Who than are we? Does it mean this person now accept saying na this Siba need to be careful how they talk. Like remember me they talk this thing back now. I say the way when they talk, then therefore be careful. If we are not say no to this person, I don't feel so that waiting and call. But now that you don't begin to say we get for go na court, we will go and justify and waiting and call. You don't they take one step inside like for say this person na to say bang bang. So we say for court we go. As soon as you don't begin put we, you don't begin to go the government into this thing. And this thing has nothing to do with the government. Don't make them very clear. Because not only government they accuse, not only government they say and they do what they call. Now somebody where they say they see. So we'll get for treat this case with independent waiting and call. If now the person let them come with time, like when I say that the person go to courts, the white people not fool. Now make them like in the SSL talk and say na boku document. Then go don't sit down, don't go through we own laws them, don't go through the own then see say yes, the one the way match. Now make them send angry. But the fact remains the way when they talk, it's as if it don't begin to indict the government or themselves inside the where they say we. Who than are we? Either we they go now we they go kidnap na court or now like the accused person. There's certain times when they talk, be very much careful. Even though if you get confidence, stay, but be careful how you throw words, how you say things. You can't say that. You don't be let me come they talk the last time. I said the way when they talk. The way they talk for everyone Auntie Sylvia, when I said there is something underneath. And this don't begin a sisu. If not for this man with this what they say, but what would they actuate for now? Ba? If not for this man at all, why would they why this all this long process? Why this long process? If we not say it's not this person, but why would they begin? We go defend our court, we go talk in our court, who done are we? So the man, it means una don't agree saying that the man. Una don't agree saying una will go to court for go defend the man, all these things, we own constitution. Like this man should be treated independently. Like I said, they not accuse Salon government, say that Salon government, they can do business. They say this individual, it's not the government. Get are very, very clear. So they should treat this matter very seriously and independently. If it's the person, then push the person go to court. Like what they say. Let the person go through the process. We're in a country of law, correct. Law abiding, correct. But the fact remains, let them not talk and they involve the government in name the what they call if they no say they aren't clean. Other than that, you know, if this person, I don't know, for me, the way me they see I'm triple A. The fact remains, this man at XYZ, okay, if you not to him, on approve him, if you not to him, case done, not pull this thing come out. But the cow and they make this thing so tedious, so big, like it's as if they know something what we don't know. And it will not be a good thing for we nation. Whether we cooperate, for me, I always they say let them do the needful. Let them cooperate if there is a need for cooperation. Because we signed to international treaty. And some of them here get a long spell on the nation. Because no sooner now you begin open passport saying that salon you come out, na trouble. Then go must begin this you go na corner first. Lord check you back proper. Begin to treat we differently from others because of them kind here. So not for only today, and the long run. Other than that, we dey beg the government. Do ya una do the needful, let we name clear out of this drug system and saga where they go on. Please, now that now we own concern. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for your contribution today. Baby chef na we make a sharp one no one here today. Ayana Saloon. It's not straight up. We plan for Tia. Okay, explanation of this safe. We are waiting the minister say. Don't break and down. Yes, Tony, what you get for a quick answer?
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. Share couple. For say thanks to brother Osfren and brother Al. I think one observation where I go one for making the minister realize is that the white people of the Netherlands, their own way of doing things and we own way they do things are two different things. So in the instance where they say within 10 minutes the man don't tweet, the man expects say, if you guys get a document like a dandy, you know they expect when I get for send and a free song say we'll give somebody for Kango. What that means that we can use like you can fax them because it's probably classified information and everything. You can fax them and then call the immediate person or send them by email. You understand? Scan those documents and send them if possible. So there are ways I think say they may just want for make or give people the information. Say they've done their own part. You just left with we own side now for make them do. It don't matter the time or where they think where they go for tweets because it raise like a concern like say oh within 10 minutes the man was on Twitter. The tweet say oh they don't hand over the documents. Yeah, I mean there are so many ways then we can able to transmit them the information that they. You understand? Without not even wait for person the way they come na salon. And then the other area again we na my observation. If you look at this whole thing where they way up in Guinea, for example, right? The rate at which or the kind interest where they show and updates where they give we repeatedly all the foreign minister don't go Guinea, don't this. I don't ever see that kind of synergy there with younger issue. You understand what I mean? We all know say younger is a big one. You understand? I think say this kind thing where we see so right now, we could like for let the government replicate this same way, this same zeal, this same energy, this same interest where they get over this ambassador. Let them put them back now younger. Let we have them those consultative meetings. So let we get see same foreign minister where they go Guinea all this while or did the days for negotiate and sign MOU for let them release the ambassador. Let them use that same energy they same platform they make them able for see, let they able for come out and give we updates on Yenga because what we see they happen at Yenga is like every day gradually the Guineans are taking over Yenga. They've done all the necessary things. They build it, don't erect structures, don't signpost and everything, military artillery and everything. Then other side, I think say we want to see that same energy there, that same interest the way they show. Yes, now their own minister, now the man they represent to Guinea, but again we get for look at the situation. How you go get the audacity? They travel with 7 suitcase cocaine. Can you imagine into somebody in country? You understand? I mean, they really get audacity. 7. It's not even 1 suitcase, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 7. That's if they get mind, bruh. You know, I mean, they really risk up. I wonder the kind. I mean, it's difficult. I mean, I'll take care with me, but one for see that same interest they for let they go update on Yenga. which is more important to we the Sierra Leone, we're more beneficial to we all than their own benefit. Because then a one man benefits. We're not to we this country for benefit, but their own family and their pocket.
Thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
It makes sense. So make we see, because this younger issue don't lead on for quite a while now. Younger don't lead on. So when we go see the same energy, when? God help Salone. Omar, quick answer. What you get on this one?
Yeah, sorry, I did. Lago inside motor.
Okay.
Because if I get inside the elevator, I get for to go off, elevator thing. Straight, try physical quick, then
All
if you not
right.
get go
Okay.
down, jump inside my motor in the next 2 minutes.
All right. No problem. We will call you back.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Let's see if Ezekiel available. Ezekiel, welcome on board, sir. What do you get on this one? Quick one, sir.
Thank you so much, Cyprian. Thanks to all the panelists and to all the listeners. Then, for me, I think now just the example way with the country they display for the one that then they grow up and we all they try for copy good governance. They think now they more the the worry there for me because human beings and human beings it's very easy for always let you copy a behavior and tomorrow you say, oh, this person been doing, oh, this person been doing, and this not the reason why people even you waiting at your house where you get picking them. Now the reason that the way they discipline picking because if now then 4 days and then one misbehave. You discipline them so that the others then go see them and talk, say, this behavior here, if you do them, so thing, the power go do you tomorrow. So please, if you do and say they free, they beg the other people, and please, me at the pay, make let the power no. Because if you know and know what thing will happen. We are human beings. We they copy waiting they na the environment, waiting we they see, waiting they happen. Whether you in a power or not, we always they copy behavior. That's so human beings and they because with the learn, make them call you being a present continuous. You they continue for adjust yourself daily. So you will God don't bless and give you the opportunity. They send you as ambassador in Guinea, if they inside motorcar, where you full up with a bag and then something they did, where not supposed for they close to you, You're okay if we go do diplomacy and talk to the country, hand over to we. If we can't yin and nothing no happen, not a good example, not a really good example. You say being within a power right now. They even allow bad behavior for happen. Now, when you get you picking there, they even tolerate that in the house. Why would for tolerate any bad behavior where it continue for really punish we country and the people? So please, una dena power, una show we some example where the young generation go look at and say yes. Something be happen, but this person at that time, it be take action. Let make sure say then kind of not happen again in our country. For then this kind of behavior, for let nobody no copy that kind of behavior then they again. It's not real low level things and supposed for they happen. What do I mean by low level? Government always they run after anybody where they try for bring drug in the country. When you look across the world, all government then they fight hard with security for make sure see drug no can at their country. Able una show we the fight, please. Thank you so much, Triple. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. I want to say thanks to Ezekiel for your contribution today. Hopefully, we might reach a safe zone. You don't reach a safe zone, sir?
Yes, sir.
Quick answer, what you get on this?
Okay. You know, we will not go book, but now make social media day and we can able for check around and see what in the fact and what in one not to fact, even though not to have between and can put it. But I go start with Ambassador Nagini. The two people are with them in the talk say then detain or the whole. Now it's clear. One of them are we ambassador. So regardless how the minister want for twist them around, or the ambassador go can't explain you, we can't explain you, we say waiting. Not to me. Now that the government therefore when I don't already talk to them. If I don't they communicate with una, when I say no to house arrest, now kidnap them and kidnap them, we've been there somewhere inside Guinea. Not been there as a free man. If he been there as a free man, you know, all Guineans have no obligation for telling them say they come out or they come. In an ambassador. So for the fact, say for more this thing we don't happen, it don't pass weeks. It's still there in a Guinea. That tell you say whether na when I want call them house arrest to prison arrest to uh, embassy arrest to whatever way, then we restrict a movement. Period. Then the underlying word. A movement be restricted. Just like what thing that they do with Anes Nkrumah, where we go they say, if for come out, if you want come out, if for contact police, way for surveillance the movement, if for they in host na Godrich. Not to them, they restrict the movement. So demand them restrict the movement. That mean get interest over them. So if una go there now, una go talk diplomatic talk, then they hand them over to the foreign affairs minister. What in that tells you? So they wait for somebody, either the president or the vice president, the secretary of state, which we call foreign affairs minister, and hand over. So they not say if anything happen, now the government back, who knows, they will not know whatever document them with and sign, you know. So when I go for be clear, and we don't they say this, the days of una just they tell me something, then we go along, you don't done. So una not able. Una just take it easy. Now let me come to this guy. As much as I hate for agree in some ways with the minister or no the lie, there are certain things and they where in be they talk about myself after we be they say them, me at me the one. But after where I go Google, I read more, especially about the United States and read at things them, it make a lot of points. Absolutely. And I want to say a little bit, say, where my brother Alpha, I would respectfully disagree with you where you say not to Sierra Leone government not mix. Yes, they mix. Now then get the case. Now then get the case. In fact, they can even go according to the United States. They can even go to court. Even the court can pass judgment for extradite that person there, the government, the Secretary of State can still overrule that. The Secretary of State of the United States can overrule that. Say, no, this person need to go or this person to go. The Secretary of State still get the final call. And America, for all where then get everything, then get countries and where they sign treaty with. Where then country and the America don't seek for extradite people them. Where then country and they refuse. Bolivia, Cuba, Ecuador, Iceland, Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. America be done the call for extradite for people from that country. They refuse. And then get treaty. America not get treaty with Russia. Now I make that Snowden guy, they not release him. But even that, if Russia be one for send them, even would not get treaty with Russia on that, they can do them. So me says when she don't will when I be they talk, I be they jump at the with minister. So Lord we take it easy. Yes, Sierra Leone get hands in that. Sierra Leone then they make the call. One, then go for establish the crimes then what would they ask for let this person come, with them talk and this person for me, just like what they say. Then crime and then at the same crime them which yourself recognize as crime. So that don't settle. That now a case we don't settle down. Yes. We recognize say drug trafficking and stuff like that are a crime. So that's not true. According to the treaty laws them. Sierra Leone gets treaty with Netherlands. That's back a Ledonde, a clear. Okay? But for say law just the jump, hey, when I hand them over, na Sierra Leone government, a go for go na them court, and even if the court find them say them for extradition, it left to we well, I don't know if we on if not the attorney general or the foreign affairs minister, then he overruled that back.
But he
According to the
explained and
laws
me
and
talk
what
say
they
the
read this
judge. Now
now.
the judge he explained that side the way saying that the judge now they get the right for able for
Right.
extradite him.
Yeah, no, what are they trying for say now? According to the American, even when the judge don't give the right, the Secretary of State Nayaki overruled that. I just find that out today. Why they read? The Secretary of State can look all what in the judge say, he overruled that back in favor or against. Now that's how they try for say even they can go to court, the judge order say this man the Netherlands they meet the requirement then for send and go whether I don't know who responsible for that, whether now we attorney general or now we minister of foreign affairs. He overruled that back. For say no, we still will not agree. Yes. Then they will, America, I don't know if they're the same way. Then they within that rights day. So law we know that law not just the pound on them. It make some sense of things and way it be they say. Sierra Leone well involved. Not to just that guy. Not that guy for handover over. Not to Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone involved. Sierra Leone very well involved. When they go to court, the country where the request get for coming, then your lawyer then get for coming. At the end of the day, we own whether now we minister foreign affairs minister or we minister or we attorney general. Now then get for be the last person who they release. So Sierra Leone well involved, brother Alpha. You said I know say you know man we good on big on research. You can go check up. I just look up. So Sierra Leone do involve on this. So the only thing with me to go to them because I read another one we talk about America with international treaty in America international extraditions with Europe. If the person who wanna they bring them or who wanna they ask for, we they wanna go for treat them fairly. We wanna go for make sure not to death penalty, not to treason. Once that then things and they against European law. Maybe now the things because I even touch that side, it's not only too much, but it's against European law. European extradition law for let them hand over give you somebody where they no say one whether you don't go kill them or you don't go torture them or you don't go do something inhumane to them. They're not going to hand them. Maybe now one of the things and then the way they see we make way salon be asked for that brother where they under they're not hand them over. So then tell me so if salons want do that same thing, okay. If they want negotiate, I don't know anything. I just they read, wait here and read there. Law not jump on Sierra Leone that much. Then get themselves within the international treaty laws them, then get their own rights them. And the minister touch on stuff from them. That's the more myself one touch today. Let's not beat them too much. Lord just to go. I know a crazy Sierra Leone name they all over about drugs, but if now law can get right, then get a lot of right for playing. Then you want them release them, then you want them not release them. Then they within that treaty right there. So now that no more. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Umar. Umar Kaba on Umar Sharif. We're done for today. We're there back tomorrow. Yeah? Waiting the minister say, I say, and so everything. Yeah? Judge Kamara say a Secretary of State cannot overrule a judge's order. If he disagrees with the judge's order, he can appeal to a higher court. Okay. We're there tomorrow. So meet back Tata.